Alright everyone, this is Branderson Media coming live for you guys once again, 300 Camphorn Road. You guys already know what it is. We are here in the studio. It is moi, and I also have some very special artists with me as well. As you guys already know, we have Wesite here, and we also have Skye Light music here. We're doing big things, working on a few different songs here that we got going. So hopefully this is a good episode. We might have a very, very special guest coming through as well. So we'll see if it happens. I'm really hopeful about it. So we'll see if it happens, guys. Other than that, right now we're just working on a song that I'm going to have on my EP. And it's going to be featuring Skye Light on it. So it's coming along as well. She actually just finished her verse. And we're going to hopefully get some of that recorded tonight. Get that going. Also, had a little special sneak peek on Facebook just the other night of our new song, me and Wesite's new song that's going to be coming out. So we're going to work on that as well, see how that goes. There's a lot. This should be a good episode for you guys. So pretty hopeful about it. Hope you guys enjoy it as well. It's about to come in.
To believe that I'm truly gone.
I was like ready. I was like, oh, it's happening. I'm getting all pumped about it.
I was trying to write in my car on the way.
Yeah, I'm not. I kid you not, man. Like I was at work today, and like this is all I could think about.
I've been listening to the song like all day.
Yeah, this is all I could think about, and I was like, I don't care, like, I'm writing, and I just wrote, like, the verse, just everything. I was just, like, done, you know, like, and I'm guessing, do you want the first verse, or do you want the second verse?
I don't know, like, I don't know which would sound better first.
Yeah,
how's your verse sound?
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my friends? Tell me where's my friends? When my world fell apart and I thought it was the end. The good times came, I thought they'd last forever, but I soon found out these bonds they had to sever. Oh, and now I'm all alone. I wanna hear your voices, but I can't pick up the phone, no. Alright. So, I guess I'm just gonna put you in, just kinda like how we... Okay. So like, where I was like, wait a minute. My headphones are right here. I was like, I did not see them out there. I was like, what did I do with my headphones now? I'm just gonna put you in like at the end of your chorus. And then you'll hear exactly, you know, you'll hear like the piano part, and then you know when to come in.
Okay. I thought that you'd be behind everything I did, on each other's sides, just like when we were kids. Now every time that you're done, we were in this together, but now...
Yeah.
I screwed up one part and it was just over.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, I was gonna say anyways, like redo it, but yeah. Okay, and just be like, cause I could tell like you're kind of struggling through it, you know. Just you know, try to relax a little bit more when you go through it this time. You know, it's not a, you know, you don't have to get it right exactly perfect, you know, even though I know you want to, but yeah, just try to relax a little bit more when you're singing it. I could tell, like, I can hear it in your voice whenever you're singing it, so. Alright.
Face reality.
How do you feel about it?
Okay.
You want to hear it back in your headphones?
Sure. Most of it I thought was good. I said the one line weird, but...
Okay, which, we're at in the verse. I mean, do you want me to listen to it?
Yeah, you can listen to it.
Okay. I could turn the microphone down. Sorry.
I think it sounded pretty solid.
So there's a couple parts I can nitpick at that I heard that were like, yeah. Yeah, I can't redo that, guys. But yeah, there were definitely a couple parts where I heard that, you know, it just sounded like it was rushed. It sounded just like a little bit out of element from what I could hear. Now, obviously those parts, I mean, there's two different ways we can go about it. We can just record those parts, you know, over that. And I would, essentially where I first heard it, I think we could start there and just take it to the end. But because there was a couple parts in the end where it was starting to get a little iffy that I heard too. So I'll play the part where I felt was like, it's starting to like, it was something felt right.
Oh, I'm thinking, how could this be? Keep trying to avoid it, but I'll face reality.
So I like the last part there, and this middle part here. When I listen to it back, like it just sounds like some things were kind of like stagnant. Like it just kind of sounded like it didn't flow as well as like that first part.
Only knock them down.
Like that part there, I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't like.
I told you about my dreams, and you only knock them down.
It sounded like, it just sounds like dun dun dun, like where kind of like where I'm thinking like it should just dun on my dreams, like only knock them down, like. But the way you sing it there, it sounds like it's just like bump bump bump, like, you know what I mean? You only knocked them down, you know, where it's like kind of in blocks there, you know. I think that could just be like a little bit more smoother at that part right there. Honestly, like the rest of it doesn't really sound bad, and I don't mind the last part at all. I think the last part was cool.
Told you that I'd make it, but you didn't hear a sound. Oh.
I'll let you listen to it. You feeling good about it?
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm doing it too blocky again.
Okay. I mean, I'll take a listen to it. It's cool. Yeah. You should, like, I feel like sometimes whenever you sing, you sound really good. And I think, like, I don't know if it's, like, slightly, like, a little bit part of it is just maybe, like, your nerves. Or maybe it's just, like, that's kind of, like, how you sing. But sometimes, like, I feel that you're so, like, precise when you sing. Like, and it's, like, every, you know, when you enunciate, like, you know, especially, like, when you're in a verse like this, but even like in choruses, you know, you're very like just precise on your enunciation of words, and it's like bump bump bump, like it goes in like an order, and it's just like I hear it, and it's not like it's a bad thing, but on some songs like you want it to just kind of like, you want to be just more laid back on it, you know, where it's not like, I mean, you definitely want to make sure people understand what you're saying, but also at the same time you don't have to be so like precise, you know, and proper on it.
Yeah. I think it's the years of being in choirs and like taking vocal lessons that I like learned to be
yes
precise.
I could tell, like I hear it, you know. Yeah. And it's good. It's definitely a good thing. You definitely do want to be precise, but you know, on some songs like this, like music like this, you don't have to be as like, you know, it's not like we're singing like choral music, you know, or, you know, this is definitely more kind of like a laid back thing, so. But I'll listen to that second part.
No one ever know that you're done. Only one, oh, could this be? Face reality.
Alright.
I think I got everything that's
Cool. Alright, I'll listen to it back in the speakers.
Thinking, how could this be? Keep trying to avoid it, but I'll face reality.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little rocky at certain places. You know, I'm not gonna kid you, but I think it's good whenever, you know, I nudge certain things off whenever I'm editing. Okay. I think it'll be just fine. So, yeah. Alright. Well, your verse is done. Feeling good about that. Yeah. I think that'll work out fine. I'm hoping to get this song finished like by next week. Like I want this song done by next week. So that's my goal. Even if we have to like I don't know. I mean, I'll figure something out if we have to get together again. Like, I'll make it happen. I'll be like, yo, I need you for like an hour real quick. But yeah, next week is the goal to get this song done. And then I know you said you wanted to work on your, like the other song you showed me there as well. Yeah. So we'll definitely get started working on that.
Okay.
That way next week. You can do it that way. And you, like I said, you get the high quality. Like, we're probably just gonna do it like, you know, just go half and half on the beat and, you know, do it that way. So, and, you know, so if you find something like that and you're like, oh, I think this is hot, and, you know, you want to get on it and you know, you do your thing, just, you know, I'll just obviously charge you for, you know, just the production part of it with the vocals. If it's something hot that you find and you're like, BA, I think I might want you on this track, you know, I'm more than willing to, you know, like if it's a beat you found and it's, for instance, like, you know, it's like $30 or something like that, I'm more than willing to go half in on the beat as well, you know. So just letting you know, just keep your ears out. You know. Yo.
Hey, I'm by the Sunny Jim's Tavern. Am I anywhere close?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you're like very close actually. It's like a white building. It's like a big office building. There should be 3 cars parked out in the front of it, and it'll be on. It'll be.
I'm actually parked in the parking lot where the Sunny Jim's is. Do I keep going down the street?
Yeah. Keep coming. It should be on your right. Like it usually be on your right hand side. It's called Carmel Commons. Is the name of the name of the building, but it's like a big white building. You're like super close.
Across from Custards.
It's across from Custards. There's like a Dairy Queen Owl kind of thing. They sell like ice cream and hamburgers and stuff. All right.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Fun times. All right, time to see what Hartzell's all about.
Hartzell. I'm gonna come too because I left something. I left my phone in my car and I kind of want it.
Okay. All right, well, this is it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hartzell is in the building. Oh yeah, man, you're more than welcome to take a seat, you know. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, yeah, this is the studio.
Looks like mine, but a lot bigger.
Yeah. So.
What are you working with? What's your DAW?
So I'm using Sonar X2 Producer. I use Pro Tools. I'm pretty fluent in Pro Tools as well. I actually learned on Pro Tools. And then I switched.
Me personally, I think Pro Tools is overrated. That's just my opinion on it. I mean, you can do a lot on there, but it's like you got to have all this hardware, and then the DAW wants to crash with, you know, your audio interface sometimes.
Yeah.
I work with Mixcraft. I really like
Mixcraft. Okay. Yeah.
So.
Hey, I'm pretty familiar with Mixcraft. I played around with it here and there, so.
That's cool. I've actually never messed with Sonar.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I'm a big Sonar fan. I use that for. I DJ a lot as well. So like on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I DJ different like venues in like Bridgeville, Cannonsburg. Around the area. So this is like, I guess you could say I just use to like mix, you know, juggle different tracks. And then obviously, the keyboard, I use a Korg Tactile 49 key. It's pretty good. It can.
Now, is it actually a keyboard or is it a MIDI?
It's a MIDI keyboard. Okay. Yeah, it's a MIDI keyboard. It can control the, you know, different synths and stuff like that as well. And then the mixer that I use, it's a Mackie Pro FX, but it's like the version 2, so it has the better preamps. Yeah, run a little bit of analog, and I actually can record in analog. I don't know, like there's a lot of people who's like that love analog sound. So you know, if someone is like, you know, wants to go back and do it in tape, like I have a dual tape deck player down there, so I can have the feed go from the mixer to the tape and then record it on tape and then put it back digital, you know, and still have that analog sound. Some people like love that, but
some people you get like, I don't know, I know people that they use like the preamps and they like that hotter sound on their voice. It's warmer and stuff. I mean, I've used both or whatever, and I do like the analog sound, just a little bit better quality than like digital. So
yeah,
I never go wrong with that.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, I just have a standard. I'm gonna get that upgraded. I have a, you know, just a record player, just a Denon, you know.
How did you find me? Was it YouTube?
Honestly, it was Reverbnation.
Reverb.
And then that's when I first saw you on Reverbnation. And then
I kind of did like a whole dip out on social media. I just kind of kept my music platforms I was using. So like, when you emailed me, I was like, well, you didn't find me on social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm doing a little bit better like on YouTube and Reverb and stuff like that. But I mean, you're from Washington, right?
Yeah.
I know we talked a long time ago, and like, there's no music outlets, and there's more haters than there are supporters from Washington. So I was just like, take a step back from these people, because like, you know how it is as an artist. Like, you have to make ticket minimums and stuff to open for bigger names and stuff, and like nobody will buy tickets from Washington. I'm like, man. It's rough around here, so I actually wanted to like connect with people
and,
further.
That's how I wrote a song a long time ago, just called "Doing What You Love," and like that song, I stick by to those words like to this day. Like, you know, I just do this for the music. You know, I really like have a vision, and when people listen to my song, like I want them to feel a certain way, and you know, like on a lot of my like if you ever really like just sat and listened to my songs, like I don't rap about, you know, money and girls and stuff like that. You know, it's really not. It's not me, you know. You know, I rap about if I'm on a rap song or whatever. Like I'm gonna say how I feel and what's going on in my life. You know, if there's some ridiculousness going on in my life, like I'm gonna talk about it. You know, and my point and my stance. So I think like a big thing in, you know, where I kind of was drawn to you was just like I heard you, and you know you're just keeping it real. You know, and you know I can
put you in a box. You kind of feel isolated when you're doing like hip-hop talking about faith and stuff like that, because a lot of people have fear. They don't want to go too far. They don't want to offend people. And I'm like, nah, I'm just going to go be cutthroat with it. And if people like it, they like it. If not, then that's on them. You know, I'm not for them. So
yeah. So I guess.
But as you were saying about the video thing, we kind of drifted there. Like you guys being goofy, the old guys I used to record with, we would do the same thing. Like we'd have like a GoPro up and stuff like that, and then we would do stupid stuff. Like I seen like the siren thing, like things like that. Because we did this one thing. It was like on the very like back in 2008. It was like I got my swagger. And it was just kind of like, you know, just dressing nice and looking fresh. When we very first started off, I was like 15, 16. It sounded like he was saying, I got my flag. So I pulled this flag up and I'm sitting there flagging for him while I'm mixing, you know, stupid stuff. So you guys know, at least they're not like real like, you messed up, re-record. New section. You gotta have fun. It's part of the creative process. You'll get really boring because you hear your same song over and over.
You know, just hard work and just grinding, you know, day in and day out. And, you know, now that I can actually say, like, I have a place, I have a studio where I can just come anytime I want and make a song. You know, if I have something on my mind, I can let it out. So, you know, I'm just, you know.
That's the biggest thing when you have home studios, too. Like, mom won't turn down the TV, and sister's yelling with boyfriend, you know. It's just like, I need that space, my little box, you know, to get people. But, like, are you trying to be like build an in-house company, brand? What are you trying to do?
I mean, honestly, not really. Like, here's the thing. Here's my immediate goals at this moment in time. So my immediate goals is I'm working on an EP, and it's going to consist of like 5-6 songs. And I want to get that EP on iTunes. And once that EP is out, I want to go out and perform. And then once that is done, and like, you know, maybe like a year or so from now, after like all that buzz is off and everything, I obviously want to still produce other artists, you know, there's no doubt about that. As in making a, like, a label or something. I never really thought about it. Tell me what you think of the track. We have a chorus for it. I wrote a verse, but I'm an idiot and left it at my workplace, where I just do my verse for you. But, yeah, and, you know, she was working on her verse today, and you just tell me what you think of it and see if it's something like you might want to hop on.
Okay. other people where like we spend more time writing what's on the top of our head. Like me, I actually just like want to feel the song. I don't know. I'm a little bit different with my creative process on it. So, I mean, I definitely feel like I could do something. I've done tracks like that. So, it would. I mean, if you guys are talking about a woman that was beat or whatever and passed away, I kind of would like to go into like a way of knowing, like for other women that are going through the same thing, there's a way out if they know who their identity is that's found in Christ, to be able to know that they're already loved, they're already accepted. You know what I mean? And they don't need to be in that type of relationship. So that'd be kind of like the vision I'd want to go with it. You know what I mean? So rather than just saying, you know, nonchalant, something that's just like fabricated, because a lot of people, you know, would be like, you know, it's okay, it's all right, and I actually want to give a solution for the verse. So that's kind of where I want to go.
Yeah, I like that too. We could be like, hey.
Well, just like from my personal perspective, because like I've done managing and stuff for other artists and stuff, like I feel like you have the tools, but they're a little bit scattered. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got the studio, you have a vision of what you want to be and do. I think like with the artists that you're bringing in, set goals of like, okay, we're gonna get this project done in this set of time. You know what I mean? Nuke that out and just like kind of like put all the goals in order, because like kind of what you are doing is you're doing like an in-house building of a label, a brand. So if you could find like a core group of artists that are like committed exactly what you want in the vision that you're wanting to do, because it's what you're doing, you're kind of like the middleman that's bringing all the people from the area together. You know what I mean? So like not even necessarily call it a label, but like you're bringing a kind of like a hip-hop buzz together. Does that make sense? So like you want something that represent what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what labels do. They, you know, sign a bunch of different artists, and then it's like, well, this person works with this person, that, you know what I mean? Kind of what you're telling me. So what I would do is be like, okay, here's where I sit, and then I need these people to kind of like run the show for me. So like goals are getting done, things are getting met, and people are getting like you said, quality music getting put out there, and it's just not talking about it, but actually getting stuff finished, done, you know what I mean? So it's like, you kind of like got to set yourself up with circles. Okay, so you got April, she's working on this, we're doing this stuff for her, and that's got to be the focus right now. We got to get this done in a month, you know what I mean? So boom, that's out, she's ready to do shows. Your EP, boom, you know what I mean? I think I have what it takes to be a part of a major label and stuff, and it's like, you just like knock on doors around here, and nobody's really listening. So I've definitely learned, like in the 2.5 years that I've been doing this, like you have to do it yourself, and it's all about building relationships with people and not burning bridges. So that's definitely. And I seen you did stuff with 187 Mob. How was that whole experience? Because they've given me a lot of crap before.
Really?
Yeah, like that life. You work up at Walmart. So, I'm just being real. I'm not bashing. I'm not hating. Those are just facts.
Hearing a song, and everyone we let listen to our songs are just like, oh, that's good. Like, did you record that at a professional studio? Like, it sounds really good. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't see people being like, garbage, you know, like just trash, like, get that out of here.
They got actually, like, I've recorded stuff, people said that, they're like, trash, I'm like, how? Like, there's so much quality, like, lyrically and everything, and they're just jealous. So, I mean, you also gotta spit out the bones, too. You're always gonna have someone with the burr up their butt. I mean, look at, like Wiz Khalifa, he's a talented dude. Even though I don't agree with everything he does and says, I think he's a talented dude. Dude can like semi-do melodies and stuff on hooks and stuff like that. And like him and Mac Miller was a big inspiration to me, like wanting to come up when I was rapping. So it was like, if you ever like read their stuff on YouTube, some of the comments and stuff that people say, I'm just like,
people are crazy.
Like, so if they're gonna write them on someone that's made it, I'm really not gonna let their opinion on me change. If I think I'm good, that's all that matters. If I got like a group of 5 people that's not family and says, dude, you're hard, then that's all I need to hear. You know what I mean? I've had that before, so.
He's very knowledgeable. Yes. I can appreciate that. I can really appreciate it.
It's a good insight.
Yeah, really good insight on the music business. I like it. Yeah. I feel like this is what we need.
Closer to me now.
Yeah.
My sister would be tearing that up though. She'd be like twerking and stuff like, stop!
Cool. Yeah.
Perfect.
I get what you're saying.
So just make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Because I've had to deal with that with like just because like them synths and stuff being so loud.
Yeah.
And it's just like you have it's just easier to understand what everyone's saying.
Yeah.
On it. That's all. But other than the song was really good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Dug it.
Yeah. All right.
I'll help you with that. I'll give you input and stuff because that's what I do the audio engineering for all my stuff too. So
Yeah.
that's all. It's always good to have another ear.
Yeah,
for it.
definitely. Oh,
So,
absolutely.
I like that though. That's my lane.
Yeah.
That like the woman will sing out. And I ain't gotta prove myself. Gotta prove myself. Gotta prove myself. No one here. And then keeps repeating.
Superstar.
Everybody looking at me like I'm a clown, but I'ma just get started. Ain't gonna slow it down, man. Everybody got something that they're gonna say, but I'm gonna represent it in every single way. Y'all want fast, y'all want slow. Hold it still calm and take control. It's not about the money and it's not about the fame. It's all about the influence you treat it like family. My life is crazy. Trials coming feeling like I'm so fed up. So I turn to the source of blue water. Come in there and fill my cup. Fill my cup. People wanna say that I really got an attitude like Kanye.
Snap.
The bars.
Yeah, he was blowing it up, man. I was like, like, I wasn't even ready for it. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't ready for it. I was like, snap.
Oh, shoot, son.
Yeah, it's like for real. Oh, wow, yeah.
There's a lot of like double stuff, like some skips in there, like so like people want to say I'm brutal, got to add to the Kanye, and it's just like Kanye real fast.
Mm-hmm.
I only want I just want to bring the bars on this one. So
Dang. Yeah, them bars is.
I just wrote it down. I was like, don't mess up it so fast.
Man, I felt like I was behind bars, man. I was like, dang, like I don't need to get over there. Like stay behind these bars, man. No, that was crazy. I was feeling that. Like, oh snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a step above like what I've done. So.
Oh. Dang. No, I can't even rap like that. Like, I can't even go like that. Like.
I can't even like think that fast.
a lot of Machine Gun Kelly and Andy Mineo.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what.
Yeah.
That's new. I could like kept going, but yeah, I won't.
Oh man, we might just explode. I was ready. Like, I was getting a little hot. I was like, oh snap.
He inspired me. That's what my mom says all the time. I'll be going off on the couch and she comes in there and my mom just like starts getting down with me and stuff. I'm just like, what are you doing, Mom? She's like, I feel it. I feel the fire. It's in my butt. Like, you're nuts. You're nuts. Get out of here with that. We don't need none. I'm done. I'm not ready no more.
Oh man. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Cool.
Yeah. Wow. I really am feeling that though. I think that like
if you look up on YouTube, if you type my name in, there's a song I did on there called Doubtful, and it was actually like I was going through some stuff. I shared a wee little bit of it with you, but it was kind of like not your average Christian song. So it was the second one.
oh sorry. Actually,
okay.
let's click on this one.
But I actually have the lyrics and stuff on it. That was just kind of like what I just did for you, kind of like a straight freestyle.
Check.
You looking a youngin' in this, man.
It was only about.
Man, I don't think I'm gonna put a hook in this one.
Longer.
Oh man.
That's cool.
You look just younger.
Is that cool? Alright. Yo, knick-knack, paddywhack, I don't need a bone. Give me something real in this microphone. I don't really want no handouts, I'm losing my faith. I'm feeling like a freak, misfit, mistake. People looking up like I am their God, but I'm just a human being, so get hope robbed. And all these tears that I'm shedding in the night, this walk is hard, but I'm looking for your sight.